Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurwreck Autos HQ. So guys, I'm getting worse. My cough's getting worse. My chest is killing me all the way around when I'm coughing. So I've pulled a muscle or done something in my chest or whatever, but I'm just trying to see out these last few days before Christmas, and then I'm off until, I don't know if I want to come in between Christmas and New Year, just to see how I feel. If I don't feel that bad, I've always got something to do, and then I'll punch out some videos. But it might be a case of just having the whole of Christmas off, and I'll see you guys in January. But let's just see how we go over the next few days. So today, we are going to start with the Kuga. We're going to put the door on, do as much as we can on this today, before the breakers are open, for me to go over and pick up that shaft for Sam's Fiesta. We've got to try and get that pushed along and finished if we can today. It'd be lovely if we could, but let me just see, you know, how it goes. So let's get cracking with this. I've set you up. Let's do this. Right, okay, so guys, that is the door on, and it's all been connected up, pushed all the wires back in place, and all that sort of side of it. A little bit tricky on your own, but it just went straight on, bang, 2 bolts, done it up, and yeah, very, 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 very happy with this. I think I'm going to take the handle off, because we don't want to use this handle. I want to make sure that when he paints this, paint goes right behind and paints the door correctly, and then I can put the other handle back on, or that I'm not sure now if that's going to match, but yeah, I might just give him the handle to paint as well. Not sure what I want to do yet, but I'm going to leave it on for now just because we can open and shut the door. And then what I did was, as you can see, the paint is in there ready, down there in the tin, ready to go to the paint shop. I need to get one more trim for this door as well. I think I've only found a blue one on that trim, so I'm gonna have to get that and get that painted to obviously match the skirting that comes along. And I don't know if you saw there, but I tried to delete the airbag light. I had a funny feeling it weren't going to work, because I've tried it many times and it doesn't clear it, and it's still in there. So I was a little bit sort of, yeah, was it going to work? Was it work? It weren't. So I'll have to leave it like that. Sorry guys, I had to cut off there. It's actually the breakers just called me, and he's saying that yeah, he's in there now. So if I want to go out there and grab that intermediate shaft for that Fiesta with the 2 knuckles each side, I can go out there and grab it. So that is what I want to do next. Is get up there, grab that. We'll get this outside. We'll get the Fiesta in, and we'll continue with that. But just quickly, guys, whilst the car was running, this popped. I just pressed the button on the old CD, and this popped out. So yeah, don't know, but it's going in the bin. And I'm still coughing. Anyway, let's continue. Right. So, bear with me, guys. I'm going to go over to the breakers, bring back the intermittent shaft. We're going to start carrying on with the Fiesta. I'll get this out. I'll get the Fiesta in. So, bear with me, and I'll see you in a bit. Right, okay. So, guys, I am back from the breakers, and Sam's car is back in the workshop. And we're going to be doing the lower part today. I'm going to take it off. We're going to compare it. This is the part that I've just picked up. Now, some of these on eBay are stupid, mate. Like some people want like £75 for one of these. But, you know, this was 45, so not too bad. But it is an original, and it's off of a newish Fiesta. So it's going to be, you know, the actual knuckles are really good. They're not as old as it would have been on this one, which was a 2009 or 2010. Not as old as this, so it should be a lot better and less notchier on the knuckles. And yeah, but I just want to quickly show you. So let me just so I can get it to stay still. Basically, you can see that goes like this, and then that way. Just do this way. That's it. Right. So that's like this, and you've got a flat bit there. Can you see that flat? That's going into a notch, and this side goes into the other notch, which then the bolt goes through. Like that, and you can see that the bolt is just slightly sticking up because there's another notch for that bolt to go through. So once that goes through and that's done up, there's no way that is going to drop down. So we'll have a look at the aftermarket one, the other one that's in the car, to see, you know, the difference in the setup in that. But you can see that that's where we need to get that bolt through. And there's a specific notch on the other end of that, the other end of the spline at the top, and it should just all fit together. So it's at the minute it's baffling why it's not fitting together, and why it dropped down and what happened. But we're just gonna basically take this one off, because I only put it on there just to see what it was like and see how it was fitting, and I can move the car in and out of the workshop. Now I've got the one we need to replace. We can take it off, put it all back together, and see if that notching, because there is a notching sound coming from something, but until I bolt it up, put it back together, and strengthen it up, and make sure that's tight underneath, top and bottom on the knuckle, I'm not going to know. There's no point looking at other things at the minute until we get this right first. So I'll set you up. Let's do it, guys. Right, okay, so guys, I've removed it from underneath, and I just want to quickly show you, before I put the original one that I've got back in, I just need to show you what I'm talking about when it comes to that top bit. Let me get my torch. Right, so
This is the original one, and this is an aftermarket one. New, but aftermarket. Let me show you. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Right. Can you see that? Can you see what I'm talking about now? Look at this bolt. Look, this bolt is so low that it's not actually not making a notch. But this one, it's up a little bit. Can you see it? So the position of the bolts are completely different. Look. So there was no way that this was gonna hold, because it's not gone into the actual slot, and it's just gonna fall back down. And that's exactly what's happened. It might have been tight, but not tight enough. And it's not, because it's not in that slot. It's not even gonna, yeah. This is the cause of it. This is what's happened. This aftermarket one's complete rubbish. So yeah, we're gonna put this original one back in, and we're going to set it up and bolt it in. Make sure that's nice and tight. It's not going to drop anyway, because there's a notch on the other end where you put this into that stops it. When you put that bolt in, it stops it from going anywhere, basically. So yeah, let's crack on. Let's get this one back in place, and then just check to make sure that it's all good. But I think that was the whole cause of it. And because it dropped down, it spun the steering wheel, which broke the ribbon on the actual squib. I know a lot of people say, well, the squib's got nothing to do with the steering. But that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that that dropped down, which caused damage to the squib, because there's nothing to stop it. It would have just kept going and going and going and going. And if it was going fast enough round, it would have broke the ribbon inside the squib, and that's exactly what happened. So yeah, let's get set up. Let's get that one on, put it all back together, and let's just see if that's making any difference or feels any better. Let's do this. Right, okay guys, so the original one that I got is now been put back in place, and the bolt above has been done up. Like I thought, you know, there's only one way it can go. It can't go any other way. When at the top part there, once you get it into the slot, the bolt goes through and it's tight. It's never going to drop back down because there's a slot on the actual spline part. So yeah, that is absolutely solid now. It's even both ways as well. And even that noise is very slightly there. I can hear it, but I think that happens in all the cars, really. You just got that slight noise. It's nowhere near notchy as what it was before with the original, the aftermarket original one back on. So yeah, this feels a lot better, a lot solid. I think, you know, obviously the actual proof is going to be take it out for a drive, see what it drives like, see if it drives straight. I think Bob mentioned about getting the tracking done as well, so I'm going to be looking into that to see if we can get the tracking done. But so far, so good. It seems to be going back really well, and it's nice and solid. Like I said, it goes, you know, stops to the left and stops to the right. The steering wheel's straight, the wheels are straight. So, yeah, it feels like it's we are definitely moving in the right direction now. So let me take you for a quick drive, and then I'll come back and I'll let you know what the outcome is. So bear with me, guys, and I'll see you in a bit. Right, okay, so guys, I am back from the test drive quickly for this car. Absolutely drives lovely, apart from the steering wheel is very slightly off. So what I've got to do is disconnect the battery, strip it back down again, take the airbag off, undo the bolt for the steering wheel, turn it around a little bit, and then do the bolt back up, make sure it's straight, because the wheels are straight. I know that because I've just been driving in and out, driving around and stuff, so I know that this is slightly off like that much. But because we've been, you know, because I've been messing around with it, the steering wheel's been spinning around, it's just, to try and get this lined up in one go would have been an absolute miracle. And it's not quite worked out like that, but definitely easy fixed. So I'll set you up. Let's get on with that, and then I'll take you another test drive, see what it's like, and then we'll just keep doing it, keep testing it, keep looking at things, keep checking, and then just double checking everything. So yeah, let's crack on, guys. Let's do this. Right, okay, I'm back from the test drive. Driving so much better now. There's no notching, there's no banging, there's nothing going on with the steering anymore. So, yeah. The only thing that I have got to do is I want to get the tracking all set up and done. The steering wheel is driving pretty straight, but it's like there. So it's close, but it's not quite right. So I think the tracking will get it sorted out in the end. I've just booked an appointment for this afternoon. I'm going to get that done. In the meantime, guys, we should just put all these trims and these caling stuff and plastics all back together, because I think we're getting close. We are getting close. Right, so let me set you up. Let's get all these bits and pieces, plastics and stuff back together, do everything back up, and then it's just the tracking for this afternoon. So yeah, let's do this. Right, okay, so we are all back together. All the plastics and surrounds have been done up, put back in place. Everything's nice and tight. Battery's been done back up. So now it's just a case of waiting to take it, to get the tracking done this afternoon. And then I'll give you guys an update later and let you know what's going on with this one. But for the moment, I think let's get this outside the front. It is raining, but it can sit outside the front for the minute. I want to get the Kuga back inside the workshop so we can continue with that. And then we'll jump, once the time is due to take this for the tracking, I'll come back and I'll let you know what happens with this one. So let's get the Kuga in. Let's continue with that for now. Yeah, let's do this. Right, okay, so guys, that is the wheel off the back of the Kuga because of all this damage here. And basically what I've got to do is take this wheel along with the replacement wheel which is over there, and I've got to get them to swap the tyres because this one is just on its legal limit, I think. So swap this one for that one, and also swap the sensors from this sensor to that wheel, and then that way the actual it'll match it when I put the new one back on. So yeah, that's the plan for this one, and also the time has come for me to take the Fiesta to get the tracking done. So let me go off, let me get the tracking done, I'll come back and then we'll continue. So yeah, bear with me guys and I'll see you in a bit. Right, okay, so guys, I am back from the tracking from the Fiesta, Sam's Fiesta. It's all done. It drives absolutely straight now, no issues, no knocks, no bangs. So I think we are completely finished with that Fiesta. They can come pick it up whenever they're ready, and it's all done. So yeah, I'm well happy with that now. It feels lovely, feels nice, smooth. There's no issues with that Fiesta whatsoever. So yeah, and the tracking was off because of the fact that the steering was so all over the place, basically. So yeah, so now that's done. On the way back, it drove lovely, smooth, straight, steering wheel straight. Everything's spot on with that car. So, yeah, that is finished. Also, I needed to go and get the tyre done, didn't I? So, let me go off, get the wheel done from this because I just don't have time to do both. So, let me go and do that first. I'll come back. We'll get that on. And yeah, we can do a little bit more on this for today. So let's do this. Right, okay. So, guys, that is the wheel changed over and all sorted out. So, that's all done. On the door, on the passenger side, I've taken off the handle because it's, you know, I just want it to make sure that when he paints, it's like there's nothing in the way. There's going to be sort of getting it done. You know, and it's going to be a nice, clean, smooth job as well. So yeah, potentially I could have put the black handle on, but I just think it's better just to keep it off. Get painted behind. You can, you know, the painter can give it a good, nice coverage and coat, and then we'll put the black handle on afterwards. So, but yeah, it's definitely coming along now. I did put the door card on the inside of that door, but it's got to come back off because I've got to put the wing mirror back in place. A reason why I put that door card on is so that we can use the handle and open the door, because you can't open the door from the outside, so he's got to open the door from the inside. It just makes it a little bit easier for him as well. Like I said, the wing mirror has got to go on, but that wing mirror goes on the outside, gets plugged in, then the plastic trim goes over, then that door card goes over that. So there is a procedure of it, but I've just put it on temporary. So yeah, I think we're kind of ready now for this to go to the paint shop. I've just got to pick up one more part, which is the lower trim for the doors. So that one we've already got. We can reuse that one, but this one on the other side, we've got to get another one, because you can see that this part here, I've showed you before in the other videos, but this sticks out further to line up with the skirt here. So yeah, apart from that, it can go to the paint shop, and he can do his bit. Sorry guys, yeah, I had someone come to the door and wanted a quick chat, but yeah, so what I was saying is that it's basically nearly ready to go to the paint shop. I'm not quite sure when I can get it over to him, when he's working. Is he working between Christmas and New Year? I don't know yet, but it'll be nice just to give it to him, because I don't know what I'm doing between Christmas and New Year either at the minute. So, but yeah, at least it's moving forward. We're getting there, slowly, but it is definitely getting there now. It's getting close. Just wants painting and then putting all little bits and pieces together. And yeah, get that airbag module deleted as well, cleared. So yeah, guys, that is the end of today's video. Done loads today. Got Sam's car absolutely finished. That's done. They're actually on their way to come and collect this Fiesta now. So, but yeah, got absolutely loads done today, and I still feel a little bit rough. So, but you know, it is what it is. You just got to crack on and keep going. And just see it just see how it goes. But I'm glad I'm feeling a little bit rough now, just before Christmas, and hopefully Christmas Day and over the Christmas period, I'll have a nice break and come back in the new year all nice and fresh. But yeah, for now, that's it. That's the end of today's video. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon in the next one. Take care. See you soon.